Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to go through how to create this bookcase in the free version of SketchUp 2017. And I'm also going to show you how to create a cut list to get all the parts you need. Stay tuned. First we will start with the line tool and we will create the sides of our bookcase. So starting at the origin, we'll click, go up, click again, and we'll type 74, enter for 74 inches, and you see that changed. Deep, we want to make sure we're going on the green axis, which is the depth. So once you're on there, just click anywhere, hit 12, enter, and we'll go down and make a rectangle for the panel. Make sure you're on the blue. So click 74, enter, and we can just finish by clicking back at the origin. So now we have a rectangle. We'll use the push-pull tool and click and drag, and we'll make this 0.75 inches. As you can see down here at the bottom. So now we have one side, and then we will make this. So triple click. Once it's all selected, right click, make component. We'll just call this the side panel. Okay, and we'll use the move tool, and I'm going to click in on my middle mouse button and drag to get a better angle. So we will click we'll go from the origin and we'll move, and if we don't hold control, it will move. We're moving this panel, we want to duplicate it, so we'll hit control, and then we can go over how wide, and let's just say 15 and hit enter. So, and that's counting the 3/4 width of the plywood. So you have to calculate that in if you wanted this width as 15 between the panels. But we'll just go 14 1/4. And let's make our top panel to connect them together. And now that also that these are components now, anything you do to this one will mirror this one. So let's make the top. We'll just attach it like this. We'll use the rectangle tool this time. Go in this far corner and then to the close corner, click. Push pull tool, go up 0.75 again. And we could just pocket screw this in. Now, let's see here. So I'm thinking we want a back panel in here. So let's just go ahead and put that in. So we'll click on this one. Actually, triple click so it looks like this. I will measure over 0.75. It's hard to see, but there is a guide point there now. And actually, I'm going to go underneath here. Look at the bottom of the panel. We're going to draw our little cut for the panel to slide into, which we'll just do think we'll just do 0.25 for now. And we'll go over 0.25, back up 0.25, and then the push-pull. Click in there and drag. I'm trying to get a better angle here. Back in there, keep going up. All the way to the end, let go. You can see now we got this groove in this panel, and we also have the groove in this panel, but like I said, anything you do on the other one is mirrored. So we need to flip. Just make sure we have this one selected just once. And we're gonna flip along the red axis. So now we got a groove in both sides. We'll be able to put the panel in there. And we can do the same to the top. So we'll triple click it. And that was over a 1/2 inch, so 0.25. We're gonna draw up 0.25. And we'll go over 0.25 and down 0.25. And the push-pull will go all the way over. So you get this offset limited. And I forgot we did this 3/4. So let's just Control Z, back up, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. One more time. All right, so let's go over 0.75. And then we'll go up 0.25, over 0.25, down 0.25. And the push-pull, go till it's offset limited. So now we have that groove. We will put in our bottom panel. And I will go measure up. We'll go 4 inches. Try to use the rectangle tool. Sometimes it's funky. Go over this way. So we want it blue. Oh, it's not working very well. So we'll just use the line tool. But we got our guide mark 4 inches up. So we will just draw a line back to the start of this groove. So then the panel will butt up right to our shelves. Click there. We'll go down 0.75 all the way back over and up. And I also forgot to make this top panel a component, so triple click it, right click, make component. Let's do top panel, create, and now back on this piece, we will just push pull all the way over until you get it right on the edge. So now that fits perfectly in there. 1, 2, 3 clicks, make component, and we will just title this shelf. And actually this one needs to go all the way back, so the panel has a stopping point. So since we made this component, we'll triple click. Once it looks like this, use the push pull, and then we can drag, and we'll go to the very end. So there we go. And we'll put our groove in here as well. In order to do this, I'm going to click this side panel and hide it for now so I can see the side of this bottom shelf. We'll use the tape measure tool to go over 0.75. And I need to triple click this. Just a pencil. Down 0.25. Over 0.25, up 0.25. Push pull all the way over. So now we have that gap. Let's unhide our other side panel. Now our panel will go right in there. Let's make our shelves real quick. Okay, I'm gonna remake a shelf. Doesn't really matter where. So let's just go over here, make sure we're on the right edge. Yep. We'll go up 0.75. Make sure we're on the green axis and just go down. And bring it all the way over. Okay. Now this is kind of funky, but to get these shelves evenly spaced, we'll make this a component real quick. Actually, I'm going to rename this one as bottom panel. Triple click our new shelf we just built, make component, and call this shelf. Okay, cancel this real quick. I don't know why this is called bottom panel and shelf. Let me undo what I did. Okay. This titled shelf. Let's see if we can rename again. Bottom panel. I don't know why it has two names like that. Well, I'll just undo it for now. We'll triple click, make this a component. We'll just call it actual shelf. Great. And moving down, we're gonna move it inside of the bottom panel. And once it's there, we're gonna control click and drag all the way up inside of our top panel. Let go. Then if we hit divide by, let's say 6, enter, we get 6 equally spaced shelves. Could do divide by 8 shelves. See, divide by 7. How's that look? I think that looks the best. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actual shelves. And we need to delete the ones that are inside of this top and bottom panel, which are this one. So let's erase and let's find which one is the very top. It's this one. We'll erase that one. So now we have all of our shelves. We just need to make the back panel. And obviously you would make molding for the bottom and the top, possibly. We're not going to go through that in this tutorial. Let's go about making the back panel. And I think the easiest way to do this is to hide this side panel. And let's go in here. I'm going to hide this top one as well. We'll use the rectangle tool. We'll start in here. Make sure you get all the way back in that corner. And I'm gonna scroll down until we get here. Let's see, that ain't gonna work necessarily. Let's undo. I think it'd be easier if we oh, I can't click. Okay. I'm thinking it might be easier if we do it from this bottom panel. So we'll use the rectangle again. Go in here. On this bottom back. There we go. We'll push pull. And we got to remember that we got this gap that we got to fill in on both sides as well. Up. My mouse just does not want to scroll out right now. There we go. Click the face, keep dragging up. Keep going. Keep going. And then we want to drag it all the way to the very top of this panel. And I can't tell, let me get a better angle. So we'll drag up. There we go. We got to the endpoint. So now we're going to need to drag this over 0.25 so it fits in the groove of this other side panel. So we'll do that while we have that other panel hidden. So we'll go click, go over, we'll do 0.25. Now let me unhide that other panel. Maybe. My SketchUp is acting weird. Okay, I restarted my SketchUp. Now I can unhide this panel. I'm not sure what was wrong with it. But it fits in that groove now. We'll unhide this top, or actually hide this top panel. You can see that back panel fits in that groove perfectly now. We just need to drag this one over 0.25. So we'll click on the side, push pull, and try to get that perfect. There we go. Then we also need to triple click, make component, back panel, create. Okay, and we can unhide this top panel. So we have our shelf. And if you wanted to do different kinds of joinery, you could, but I would just do pocket screws on the bottom of the shelves. You can make a face frame if you wanted to. I'm not going to go through that in this tutorial. I was going to put a little back brace piece. So let's put that in at the top right here. We'll just use a rectangle from this top corner. And we'll just click. Looking at our dimensions, it's 14, which is the long, which is the correct size. And then the width, we will just do, say, 3 inches. So we'll type in 14 space 1 divided by 4, comma, and then the width, we'll just do 3 inches. So that changed. We'll push pull it out. You can either match it to the edge or just type in 0.75. I'll just match. Triple click that. Make component. We'll just call that back brace. Create. And we could probably put one at the bottom as well, just in case we are screwing this to the wall. So we'll just move, get the endpoint, drag down, and press Control to copy it. We'll get a better angle. I'll try to put that in that corner right there. Yep. Okay. So now to get the cut list, we have all of our components. We'll go to Tools, our extensions, open cut list, and we have to do materials first. You'll see your model does not contain any material, so we'll go new material. We'll just call it plywood, and make sure the type is sheet goods. Don't worry about any of this too much. Just create. So now we have our plywood. Let's go to our parts. We'll generate. So now we have all of our parts in here, but they don't have a material. So I'll select all, edit the properties, and let's do plywood, apply. So now everything is plywood. Well, we have our 1/4 inch for the back panel and 3/4 inch for everything else. To get the diagram for the 3/4, just click cutting diagram. And we're using standard 4x8s. You can edit your blade thickness, how much you want to trim off. We'll just keep it all default. We'll hit generate. And now we get our cut list. And you have all the dimensions, kind of a visual of what you need to cut first. So you can print that, export it. We'll look at the 1/4 inch one. It's just one cut. We just have this one big back piece. Close. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about how to do anything, please leave them down in the comments and I'll check them every once in a while. And see ya.